Hi, I am Dr. Ridley Moore, and I am back with non-for-profit information. I have kind of like did a series on YouTube on how to start your nonprofit. But before getting into that, I am Dr. Ridley Moore, sole proprietor of Eurydice Government Contractor, a newly government contractor. I'm kind of like waving in the water, checking it out. I will keep you updated on my journey in government contracting and possibly offering classes on how you can become certified, uh, covering bids and RFPs, which I request for proposals. So I'm looking for that in 2025, mid or latter part. But anyway, right now, for now, I assist people, emerging leaders, and starting nonprofit. You have seen a lot going on in your community, and you see the needs of your community, but you want to be legit, you want to legally form a nonprofit, first you must be incorporated. And I have a video that talks about incorporating in your state. Uh, Today's video is specifically talking about the 501c3 application. This is probably part one because it's a lot. It's a lot. So, and I don't want to overwhelm you with it. So we could look at this as a part one, or who knows, maybe I'll get through it all because there's been a lot of changes since I have written this book. This book came out in 2016. And you can go, this is what is the name? Non-for-profit business. 2016, you can go to Amazon, Border, Target, uh you can go online, you can go to the publisher, McClure Publishing Company to purchase this book. All right. If you want to do it yourself, there's a lot of do it yourself people. You probably some people want to do things themselves because they have the time. Some people want to do it themselves because they don't have the money, because it can be expensive. There's a cost involved. Hiring someone to start your nonprofit, so for whatever your reason, I had this book that is a guide that will tell you step by step how to start a nonprofit, and I will be reading from this book or referencing from this book. So once again, I help people with that and grant writing. So today we're going to talk about the 501c3 application. So how did I get into this? I got into this December, I say in the year 2004. What happened? I had a dream or a vision, I don't know. And well, God told me, I want you to start a nonprofit. I want you to get a 501c3. And I'm like, a 501c3? I don't even know what that is. And several days later, I had lost my job, and I went back to the Lord, and I'm like, okay, what do I do? And he said, what did I tell you? Start, get a 501c3, start a business. So I Googled 501c3, and then I contacted lawyers, and lawyers was asking, one particular lawyer, they was asking for a lot of money, $3,000. One lawyer wanted 4,500. And I was like, well, Lord, I don't have it like that. I don't have that. I'm not working now. So then I contacted Internal Revenue Service. Their agents are very helpful, but when you call them, be nice. Don't call, watch your tone, watch what you say to them, because it don't hurt to be nice. So be kind, because a lot of them probably get yelled at, and they will help you. Some of them will even joke with you. I had one that joked with me, and he like, you in violation of the IRS because I asked a question. I wasn't sure about something. Well, you in violation of the IRS. And then he bust out laughing. I told him, don't do that. I said, that just made your day, didn't it? And he really laughed. So, when you dealing with customer service, whether you calling your financial institution, your bank, your credit union, whether you calling the store, be nice, be pleasant. It don't take nothing from you to be nice. Treat people like you want to be treated. Okay, so I'm done with fussing. So, like I said, I also help people in grants. I tell them how to position themselves to become eligible to meet criteria's requirement in order to apply for grants. And then I am a teacher by trade, so I have workshop where I teach people how to do their own grants. Dr. Eurydice Moore. Oh Lord, I forgot to. I hope it's not too late. Okay, there you go. Scrolling across the screen is my contact information, my website, phone number, and all that good stuff. We are MBE, WBE certified consulting firm. We have other certification where we can apply for bid, we can submit bid, identify bid, submit bid, and eligible to receive contracts. And I'm very excited about that. We're just venturing off into this. This is all new to us, and hopefully, as I learn and on this journey, I'll be able to reach out and help others. So, what else I wanted to let you know before getting into today's lesson? Now, okay, I'm just going to go ahead on and get in today's lesson. I said we're going to actually focus on the actual 501c3. Now, when I wrote this book in 2016, 501c3 was done manually. They had a booklet about 40 something pages with instruction. Like I said, I had contacted Internal Revenue Service. An agent helped me direct me, mailed me. They mail things out to you then. Now you can download from their website. And they mailed me a booklet. And in the booklet was directions, step-by-step directions on how to complete the application for the 501c3. They call it a form. They call it Form 1023. And when you think of a form, you think of a one-page document. This ain't one page at all. It's 40 plus pages at that time. And so, I mean, the 501c3 has so many components. And then uh they updated. They streamlined the application and they put it online, and the actual application back then was like 14 pages, and now the 1023 is about 5 pages max. And from time to time they revise it. So as soon you should have the mindset that as soon as you complete the application, you are ready to electronically send it along with the fee. At this time is $275, no matter what state that you are filing from. But let's rewind, because some of you like to put the cart before the horse. Your first thing first, and you could look up other videos, is you must be incorporated at the state level before you can even apply for the 501c3. And I got videos that talks about incorporation. Another thing you need to know that the Internal Revenue received at least 1 billion application, 501c3 application. All of them are not approved. 500,000 are usually approved minimum the last time I checked. And so I'm happy to say that the Lord has blessed us with a 100% success rate. All my clients have gotten their 501c3, and the 501c3 are affordable. The rate for a 501c3 starts at 1250 and up, and that do not include your filing fee. And at this time, I charge 850, and from time to time, I run a special or I do an end of the year where I offer the service for $500. That does not include your filing fees, your state fees, and your fees with the Internal Revenue Service. And we have been in business for 20 years, since 2004, and we will be celebrating 20 years in business. So after going over this, and you feel like you don't have the time or the skill, and you really don't want to be bothered, you got too many things going on, too many irons in the pot, then you can hire myself and my team to do this for you. So now, as I said in 2016, when I wrote this book, they were doing the 501c3 manually. Now they have streamlined it and they put it on the website, and it is called 1023E, capital E, capital Z. And you go to pay.gov. You go to that website and you click on the 1023EZ, and it will lead you there. And then you can first you have to set up an account. Okay, you can set up an account. And once you have your account, then you could click on the link and it will take you to the actual 501c3 application. And I'm just going to go over what is on that application. And I might do a video where I will share my screen to take you, I'll go through my account to take you to see it, you know. But as I said, check out the other videos before you even attempt to do the 501c3. All right. Now, the reason why I said that a lot of people do not get the 501c3, I'm going to read some of the reasons so you can avoid it. They do not follow direction, do not answer all the questions. Their activities are not exempt. You sound like a for profit. I had one person who sounds so much like a for profit. She got denied on the state level. I had to do some work. I had to find out what happened. And they said she sounded like a for profit. So I had to revamp her and help her get her incorporated and then apply for the 501c3. You lack a non-for-profit language. You got to get familiar with the non-for-profit language. Did not uh, have a purpose clause or a dissolution clause. Uh, did not enclose their user fee. Okay, so there are several denials. Now, the 1023EZ is usually for those that just want a regular non-for-profit, grassroots, charitable, educational. But when you get into the religious and the ministry and the community development corporation, then you will have to fill out what is called the 1023, no easy. And you have to fill that out. And the filing fee for that is $600. So, and then if you're looking to have a budget over $50,000 starting, you're going to have to fill that form out as well. So, what is some of the things that is on the form? Okay. Well, when the form pops up, it will ask you for the general information. It will ask you for the name of the organization, the address, the phone number, the contact person. It will ask you for the EIN number. What is the EIN number? The employer identification number. It will ask for that. It would ask you for your board members. Okay. I have a video that explained the EIN number, how to go about getting it. And then they ask about the board members. How many board members do you have? And you have to list your board members. I got a video on board members, how to select board members. Okay. The minimum amount of board members you can have and the max. The minimum is 3. There is no max. I also go over whether the board members can live out of state or even out the country. I go over that. So they will have that. Uh then they're on that form. They want to know, do you have what is called oh God, what is this called? Program activity clause. This is a charitable clause, a purpose clause. I'm sorry. They want to know if you have a purpose clause, form of application. Okay, a slot will show up and you have to put the purpose of the organization. I got a video on identifying whether you are charitable, educational, religious, scientific research. The people that come to me for their 501c3 is usually fall under charitable, educational, or religious. Those are the folks that I have been servicing. Now there are other categories of nonprofit, other nonprofit category. So okay, so once you identify whether you which category you in, then they want to know what is your purpose. Okay, the purpose is to provide charitable activity such as food distribution, community closet, community gardening, or to put educational. Our purpose is educational to provide um workshop, seminar, job readiness training, interviewing, resume assistant, so on and so forth. So they want to know, do you have a purpose clause? Then also they want to know, do you have a dissolution clause? What is the dissolution clause? The dissolution clause is that if your non-for-profit is no longer in existence, if you have to shut it down, what will happen to the money in the account that's in the nonprofit name? What will happen to the office furniture? What will happen to the equipment supply? By law, you are obligated to give all of that to a similar nonprofit. What I mean by similar nonprofit, a nonprofit that have been known to do the similar work that you have set out to do, but you had to close for whatever reason. Maybe there was death, or maybe you were informed by the court you could no longer operate. So anyway, those are some of the things that's on there. Then they will ask you about your budget. Will your budget be under $50,000? They will ask questions about your board members. Are your board members going to be paid? Or are they going to be non-commissioned? Are they volunteer? So these things are on the non-for-profit, the 1023 form, in which you are applying for the 501c3. Let me see. We might be able to get all this in one video, and maybe I'll do a follow-up video where we'll go through. I said maybe, it's not promised, where we will go through my list, my account, where I can pull up and show you sample 1023 application form. So I will think about it. Then you have to put your email so that they will email you once you submit payment. They will email you a receipt that the application has been done and received. Also, on that application, I don't want to get confused. There's a section they want to know if you've been revoked. So that has nothing to do with you. That's irrelevant. So you just go on to the part where you sign off that you did the application. Now, if for some reason you do get revoked, because what happened, you are responsible, and I got a video on tax filing for nonprofit. You are responsible for submitting what is called a 990 on May 15th of every year. Nonprofits are required to submit this 990. Failure to do so for 3 consecutive years will revoke. You will lose the 501c3 status, and you have to do one or two things. You have to request reinstatement, or you have to do another 501c3. One of the two that you will have to do. All right. Also, now someone might be saying, okay, I did all of that. I'm doing all of this. I submit. So how long will it take? Well, IRS says give them 90 days. So that is 3 months. Will it take? It depends on their caseload. It depends if they have agent. I know before COVID, my clients will get their 501c3 7 to 14 business day, maximum 21 days. But when COVID hit, it would take 6 months. And then what happened? A lot of agents came down with COVID. Agents were requested to work remote. Some agents just retired. Some agents just quit. There was a severe shortage of agents. So it took like 4 to 6 months to get that 501c3. But now that we're pretty much returned to some type of normalcy, uh, I noticed that my clients are getting them in 21 days to 30 days. So hopefully that answered your question. I am Dr. Eurydice Moore. We have concluded this video, and we did get everything in. There's no need to do a part two, because I told you that in 2016 I did this book, and this book showed you how to do the 501 application with the 1023 form manual. But now it is online, and it's been streamlined, and it doesn't take that long to do it. So hopefully this information has helped you. Don't chisel it in stone. I may do a follow-up where I go through my account and pull up a actual 501c3 application for you to see, or I might PDF it, make a PowerPoint presentation of an actual organization that received a 501c3, but I will have blackened their information, for a privacy reason. So that's something for me to consider. If I do it, it'll probably have to be November, because the rest of this month is pretty busy, and October is pretty busy for me. So just stay posted. If you are new to this channel, subscribe, um, like, share, hit the notification button so that you can be notified of any and all videos that I do. Uh, and I do a number of videos. I've done a lot of videos today. So hopefully, I did a non-for-profit video, and I did a benefit / grant video, and then I did a grant video. So you can search on for those videos that were done today. Once again, my contact information is showing on the screen. My email, my phone, the website where you could check us out. We have a 5-star Google rating, been in business since 2004, celebrating 20 years in business, and glad about it, and give all praise and honor to God. Okay, hopefully this video has helped those of you that want to do it yourself, and you can check up all the other videos. Okay, God bless, Godspeed.